remember a time I was happy. I giggled, laughed, played in the mud. I played with my friends in the day, into the night, hide and seek, kick the can. Come and find me if you can. I remember a time I imagined I was anything. I was everything, playing and pretending. This me was my dreams. I was a puppy, a horse, bird in the sky. I was a grown-up when I stood on a chair, 6 feet high. I remember a time I felt free riding my bike into the sunset on those evening hours. The hills were on fire and the clouds cast a hue of orange that made me feel as though heaven was here in this world, showing itself, knowing itself through and into my eyes. I remember a time I lost my belief and imagination that I could be anything. It felt sad to not become the dreams and playthings that kept me warm and safe. Those things that made my heart race, feel joy just in the knowing that anything was possible. I remember a time I was a grown-up. The time I gave up on being free, that moment when fantasy eluded me. And I became a zombie in society just like everyone else. I followed the rules of logic and fools. I put my trust in tomorrow and always talked about yesterday and forgot about now. I remember a time, the day I went deep inside to find truth, to find me, the soul I longed to be. That day I seen majesty in my own eyes, and every time I looked into someone else's eyes, I knew I had always been free. I freed myself from the world that moment. I remember the day I took the hand of the child inside, who held the magic wand. With a single swish in a time of pain, I dreamed new dreams, and I danced in the rain. I made it to the top of that mountain that called me, the mountain I resisted, the mountain that freed me. I remember a time I believed in time, but now is just now. There's nothing to find, only me in this solidity that encases the real me, that's energy and destiny, wrapped in inside eternity. Nothing can be anything without my will to make it be what it already is, through my belief to know it into existence. I remember now what I have always been, a free spirit wrapped up in earthly skin, moving it about, figuring things out. Through resistance I birth myself, taking the difficult route, a path less traveled in physicality, the only path that leads me to me.